The Hearst Kidnapping of 1974. Who knew that Patricia Hearst would become the central character of one of the biggest news stories of the turbulent 1970s? It was shocking enough on February 4th, 1974, when the 19-year-old heiress was kidnapped by a ratty band of Bay Area urban revolutionaries, the Symbionese National Liberation Army. Why did they kidnap Patricia Hearst? Primarily to get the country's attention. Hearst was from a wealthy, powerful family. Her grandfather was the newspaper magnate William Randolph Hearst. The SLA's plan worked, and it worked very well. The kidnapping stunned the country and made front-page national news. Soon after her disappearance, the SLA began releasing audio tapes demanding millions of dollars in food donations in exchange for her release. At the same time, they apparently began abusing and brainwashing their captive, hoping to turn this young heiress from the highest reaches of society into a poster child for their revolution. On April 3rd, the SLA released a tape with Hearst saying that she'd joined their fight to free the oppressed. Then a dozen days later, she was spotted on a bank surveillance camera wielding an assault weapon during an SLA bank robbery, barking orders to bystanders and providing cover to her Confederates. Soon enough, the victim had an arrest warrant out for herself. But to avoid capture, she began traveling around the country. FBI agents, though, were right behind. They finally captured her in San Francisco on September 18, 1975, and she was charged with bank robbery and other crimes. Despite the defense's strategy of her being brainwashed, her 2-month trial in 1976 led to a 7-year sentence. It was later commuted by then-President Jimmy Carter, and she served only 22 months. Bill Clinton granted her a pardon on his last day in office. Now, Patty Hearst is no longer a guerrilla, but she is a socialite, and her story is history, but it's more than that. It is a crime story of the century.